At the age of 16, I decided, you know what? Let's try out bodybuilding. Let's give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? Now, I think we could all agree that I started off as a very skinny kid. I was getting picked on, bullied in my middle school years, and after quarantine, I decided, you know what? It's time to make a change. I am sick of this. For the next 6 months, I decided that I was determined to become a bodybuilder. I was determined to get on stage. I was determined to get ready for that show. I wanted to look like my idols. I wanted to look like Chris Bumstead, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ronnie Coleman. I knew it wasn't possible naturally, of course. So, as a natural, I decided that I was going to put everything I had into it and become the best version of myself by that time. And so, my journey began. If I wanted to compete, I had to learn how to master these 3 key things: nutrition, how to train properly, and posing. When I first started learning about nutrition, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I had no clue what I was doing. I had a nutrition class, but it didn't really help at all. So, I had to search on my own. I learned that you needed to up your calories above maintenance levels in order to gain weight, therefore gain muscle. What do I mean by this? If you have 2,000 calories as your maintenance calories, this is in order to keep your body weight at the body weight it is at right now. If you up your calories above this at around 200 to 1,000, 500, if you up your calories above your maintenance levels, you will gain weight. This meant that if I ate a lot of food and combined it with resistance training, I would get a lot of muscle. There were 2 ways I could go about this. I could go on a clean bulk or a dirty bulk. I chose more to go on the 70-30 diet, 70% healthy and clean foods and 30% unhealthy junk food. This has helped me have a very good balance in my diet in which I can enjoy the foods that are healthy and also enjoy the foods that I like with my friends. I also learned that in order for you to build muscle, you need protein.
Wandert das Mittel rein. Mach ein bisschen Pfeffer rein.
Protein is essential for building muscle. Everyone knows this. However, I didn't know that you needed 1 gram per pound of body weight or 2.2 grams per kilogram. So I started counting my macros, I started counting my protein intake and every single thing that I ate. That means that I had to weigh my food, that I had to check the food label every time that I ate or drank something, and I had to create a specific diet plan in order to succeed and to get to that level that I always wanted to be in. Now, the second key principle that I had to learn was training.
Yeah, buddy! Height, weight! Yep! Yep!
I had no idea how to train. I'm not gonna lie, I started off with the stage that most people start off with, well, ego lifting. I would keep on ego lifting and using weights that I couldn't handle with improper form, to a point that I even got stuck in the calf raise machine with 3 plates and I had to ask and cry for help because I thought I was about to break like a twig. I learned that you needed proper form and technique and the right exercises / training program in order to be able to succeed in this bodybuilding show, in order to grow as much as possible and change my body in the next 6 months. I needed to choose good exercises that would bias the muscles that I was training. For example, I was lacking a lot of upper chest, so I had to start my chest days with incline dumbbell press, incline machine press, etc. I also had to apply a key principle thing to my training, which was progressive overload. What do I mean by this? What I mean about progressive overload is that I had to progressively overload my muscles so that they wouldn't adapt and stay to the level they were. They had to keep on going to a lot of stress in order for them to grow and recover.
Tears in the muscle fibers. The body naturally repairs this damage by mending the torn fibers. The result is a muscle that's larger and stronger than before. And with each additional workout, the athlete adds bulk, strength, and speed.
I had to apply from progressive overload 4 key things. It was either to up my volume, my intensity, the weight, or the technique. Of course, I knew this wasn't going to be easy. I knew it was going to take a lot of time and effort, grueling hard work in order to achieve this goal. To hop on stage at the best way I would look. To bulk up, to build a lot of muscle. Get myself to such a low body fat and dehydrated before stage. I had to go through the whole dehydration process, and you know what's funny? I had to bring these small little 20 milliliter cups in which like you would pour medicine in them, right? And I had to bring those to school, and I could only have 3 of those an hour of 20 milliliters. And people would ask me and laugh at me and be like, why are you bringing such small little cups and just drinking out of them? And I had to explain in the whole process of dehydration. The third key principle that I had to learn was posing. Now, I absolutely sucked at posing. I had no idea how to pose, as you can tell here. So I kept on practicing and practicing. And you know what people say? Practice makes perfect. That's not true. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes better. I also had to identify the strong points of my body. Meaning the muscles that would stand out the most. The muscles that standing out the most in my body were my chest and my shoulders. I had to do poses like most muscular, side chest, side tricep in order to show my strongest points. After months and months of prepping and hard work, the day finally came. August 22nd. Whether it was first or last place, I would be happy with the physique that I had in the end. Which honestly, I thought it was pretty good. My cravings were through the roof after the competition. Since I was very thirsty and I was very hungry, I needed carbs in my system. So we decided to go to a place called Louis Burger. And oh my god, were the burgers the best burgers I've ever had. They were so juicy and creamy and just so... I couldn't have done this without my friends and family. They were there to support me in every single moment. I would always share the progress with them, and they would be so happy and proud of me. And they came all the way here to the end of this journey. But this end is only the beginning of my actual journey. If you like this video, please remember to subscribe and click the bell down below. Thank you, and stay disciplined.